All right, here we are. Awesome cruise out here in the Argo. I've got Vinnie from AquaVenture Fishing. Vinnie runs tours out of Townsville. If you want to check out what he does, check out the website aquaventurefishing.com.au.
Yeah, that's the one.
Today we're out here targeting sooties on the Burdekin River. It's an awesome place. We're out in the outback. It's just, you know, river fishing is my jam, so I'm really looking forward to today. Let's do it.
We'll go and get them.
Okay. So what's the plan, Vinnie?
Yeah, so we've got that sort of deeper undercut bank on that side over there.
Yep.
With those snags, which will create good current breaks. Perfect ambush points, so we'll just go and throw these little jig spinners at them. Jig spinners are cool because they're weedless. See?
Yeah.
So,
all right.
yeah,
awesome.
we can get them right and tight on that structure, and yeah, hopefully we'll smack a few.
Yeah.
See how we go.
Sounds really good. Hey, just like every other scenario like this where I fish, getting near the structure, getting near the timbers to go. So that's our target. Gonna go upwind a little bit. Who can get in there first?
Oh, didn't have the legs.
Oh, just a little bit further would be good.
Yeah, we'll get to the snag. I'm just letting this minnow sink in. Oh man, we're going to be cold when we get out of here. You on? How easy is that? That is so good.
You did say you were going to bring us to the sooty hole. That is awesome. I just absolutely love how hard they smash a lure.
Yeah, they are ridiculously aggressive.
That is
Such
really,
a cool
really
fish,
awesome.
You know? I find too with them, like, you know, people just getting into luring.
Yep.
Like, this is the perfect playground to learn how to catch fish on lures because they're so aggressive. They're not really picky on what they eat. I mean, look at the size of that little fish, and he just railed it.
That popped up, and that was much, much smaller than what it felt at the time. It's almost, you know, it's almost like you're fishing for saltwater fish, how hard they hit it.
Yeah.
Come on, little buddy. Check that out. Cool as little sooty. And they are just so angry. And they got real armor-plated scales. It's really quite rough.
Proper gill spikes. I don't think too many things eat them just quietly.
I reckon we can drop this one back and
good
chuck in there again.
Oh, eat it. I'm throwing that 3-inch minnows and getting so many bites. It's just they're struggling to find the hooks.
Oh, it's on the downstream side.
That was pretty good effort.
Got him.
Got him. He's on.
Oh,
nice.
That was just cranking it back. Hey,
yeah,
I was
how
like,
was that?
got to get into the snag, but you know, halfway back's okay. And that was just like a flat burn.
I'll take that. How good is it?
Feels like a heavy fish too.
Looks solid, eh?
Jeebus.
That's awesome,
That
man.
absolutely crunched that. Now, how cool is this, Vinnie? We've come down on the Argo and we're fishing in, I'm not even quite sure where I am at the moment, but this beautiful clear water, and that is a very nice sooty. Super, super stoked with that one. Jig spinner just pinned perfectly in his mouth. What an epic fish.
It's great, eh? And like, you know, what a great option to have in the backyard. Like, it's blowing every bit of 20 knots today.
Yep.
You wouldn't have a good time fishing anywhere else. And you can just come down here and catch tanks like that. Like,
and they just pull so hard. That is awesome. All right, we'll bring him in, give you a look.
Grab that little fish.
They are very angry fish, I've noticed. But check that out. Hey, settle. So funny. They're like our yellow belly at home, where they just puff up all their fins, they go all rigid, and then you just know that they're going to thrash around. But that is a cracking Queensland sooty.
How good is it?
That is beautiful. What a fish. And that just goes to show you, you know, I thought I had to get across to the snag, but the fish are going to turn up in odd places at times, and sometimes you need to just fish that cast right through. But beautiful sooty. We'll pop that jig spinner out. We'll send him on his way. That is awesome. Outback sooty. That's very cool, Vinnie. I'm liking it.
Go and get another one.
Yeah.
There he
goes.
Awesome.
Sweet,
good job,
man. All right,
awesome.
Let's do it. And tell me, is there crocodiles in here?
I've never seen one.
Oh yeah.
In 14 years of fishing this river, I've never seen one.
Yeah, okay. I'm coming to terms fishing north, because I do like heaps of this style of fishing back home, but without the, you know, the old big lizard factor.
Look, you know, I'll never ever say that no, there aren't any here, or say that it's impossible to track one down here, but it's unlikely.
Yeah. The water does, like, it's warm, but it does feel a little bit cold.
Yeah. I'm really like pushing the envelope with this big plastic, like just trying to find that one unicorn. Good fish, good bite. They're so aggressive, eh?
And that's it, once you find sort of something like that and you're pulling a few, like getting a few hits and stuff, just keep casting at it, eh?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think with them too, like most other species, you know, schooling fish, if you can get one to bite, then it'll fire the other ones up to have a crack as well. You know, they sort of realise that something's going on.
Yep.
You know, the old golden rule is don't leave fish to find fish either.
Yep.
You know, so if you do find them and they go off the bite a little bit, it's worth hanging around.
Do the old crank it in at full noise again.
That's hard,
Yep,
eh?
got him.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
They were just hitting it and hitting it. I was like, what is going on? But then just cranked that speed up a bit and he absolutely smashed it. That was super awesome.
Yeah, I definitely think they'd have to be one of our most underrated sport fish.
Yeah.
Like.
You know, I'd heard a lot about them, more so like in the lakes. But this river fishing for them is just awesome. Another one of those smaller fish. Fight so much above their weight.
Yeah.
That is really cool. All right, dude. Yeah.
I think it's just bred into them, mate.
Yeah,
just
to
like
be super
the
angry.
Pit bulls of the riverway.
That is awesome. Okay, get him back in. Where's your bigger brother?
Oh, there's one.
He's on. Vinny's in. Had to happen eventually.
Oh yeah. It's a big ass, you know. They got small mouths. Got a big 3/0 hook on you.
Yeah. And you're fishing that slightly different bait. Like I got the jig spinner on, and you've got the 3-inch minnow.
Yeah, that's right. But look at that. That's a 3-inch minnow with a 3/0 hook, and it's a small fish, but it's just managed to inhale that whole plastic.
That is awesome.
And they're not bad conditioned fish, you know. They're all healthy, they're fat, and they're just hungry.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all they want to do is eat.
Like you said, such a good target if you want to get people into lure fishing. It's just perfect.
Yeah, I find this is a great place to bring kids, you know, parents with kids that want to come luring. You know, simply because they are so aggressive, plus it's safe, you know. You can have kids standing here waist deep in the water casting at the snag. If they get bored or whatever, they can go and play and have a swim and relax, you know. It's just feel good fishing. You know, it's probably the best way I can describe it, you know. So you can just come out, catch a couple of fish and just feel good.
That's really cool.
No pressure, no stress.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
got him. That smacked it halfway back. That's a bigger one.
There we go.
Just ripping line. You always know that, don't you? As soon as you hook up and it's ripping line like that, you got that better fish. Oh, come back here. There's like that weed bed out the centre there, and they're obviously sitting there, and they know that's exactly where they've got to go once they grab your lure. Oh, come on, fish. Out he comes. And I made that change. We had trouble with the wind. I really wanted to get over to that snag, so I actually swapped over. I was fishing 8-pound braid because I know how much these fish pull, but I swapped down to 4, and I reckon I got an extra 5 or 6 meters on the cast, and that made all the difference. And it's not even that big a fish, and they're just ripping line. That is cool as. And check that out. He's quite a different colour, that one. You find that you get different colours of the sooties?
Yeah, it depends on where they sit. So if they're in the rapids up along the rocks and that sort of stuff, they'll go that real, you know, sort of...
He's a real sandy colour, eh?
Yeah, they'll go that real textbook black colour.
Oh, yep.
Or if they're sitting in the snags, the juvenile ones will. But yeah, if they're hanging out the mud water or in the weeds, then they'll go that sort of sandy colour. And they'll change colour within minutes, eh?
Yeah, wow.
That's
that is
cool.
really awesome. All right.
Very cool fish.
Let's get him back.
going to sneak one in there. Oh. Oh, jeez, railed it. Man, that hit that so hard, eh?
And doing that real aggressive, you know, rip and wind.
It's not even a big fish, but man, it just hit that so hard. You know, and especially like after a couple of casts where you don't get a bite, you know, you sort of like nod off into the land, and then just next minute. And yeah, look at that, not even a big fish at all that hits that hard.
Super aggressive.
Chunks.
That wind's pretty consistent now, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, he might have come off that bank over there where I cast. You know, you sort of don't know how far they follow it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Either. Such cool little dudes. So much fun.
Yep, got him.
Oh, straight away. Didn't
As soon
take
as you
long.
get near that snag. They do like a tail spinner, for sure.
Gives you a good indication of the population of fish in here as well. You know, like we fished one
One bit,
snag.
yeah.
In like how many hundreds of kilometers worth of river.
Yeah.
You know, and that's pretty much, you know, every one of those snags you get to, you'll probably get a similar amount of fish out of.
They're getting smaller.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we can go and try that wide hole over there.
Yep.
There's normally big fish in that, and then go and do that shallow run if you want.
All right, that sounds really good. I'll let this guy go, and we'll go and check out another piece of this amazing river. Sooties are so cool.
Looking forward to getting out in the sun a little bit.
Go lie on a rock for a bit.
Oh, that'd be great. Let's go and lizard it up. Not often you get cold days in North Queensland.
No, I'm yet to put a jumper on, so.
Country that's never had a fatality on one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, nearly everything else people.
Well, that looks amazing.
Terrible, eh?
Hey, that's just awesome. That just screams them.
Snags, water coming in from the top of the hole.
That's the best. And you know, we've come down through all of that stuff, that really rocky stuff, and the argo just eats it up. You know, if you come out for a day with Vinnie, you're just gonna, you know, you're gonna be able to relax. You don't have to do those big long walks, and you get to come to beautiful places like this that not many people get to see. Yeah, it's so
exactly
cool.
Right. Yeah, no, it's unique. Cool toy.
All right, let's get casting.
Look at that colour change though, like it's dirty out there, but it's good. That last sooty just wrecked this jig spin right. This thing's not happy.
Yeah, it's not a bad day when you got fish wrecking your gear.
Yeah.
I'm just going to fish my way out to there.
Trying to bring it.
You can kind of tell where it's going to come from. Is it just me, or is the water colder here?
It is cold here.
Yeah.
Heaps. You see there's like a bit of a colour change here too?
Yeah.
It's alright.
Oh, it's in there. That's a danger cast.
I'll see your danger cast and raise you a danger cast. Go on, you got to get rolled in there.
Oh, that's the one!
Oh, it's a good fish. And I'm in so much.
He
I get
caught
him
it,
out.
and he just got absolutely smashed in it.
I got my hand on the spool.
Look at the bend in that rod.
Oh, he's just buried me. Can I get him? Oh, I got him
He's got
out.
him out. He's got him
he's
out.
out.
Did you get him?
Oh,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
got
I
him
got
out.
him.
I see colour. That's a good fish, dude. Oh man,
How
I'm so
lucky.
surprised you got him out of there. Hey,
How lucky was that?
you haven't got him out of the weed yet, though.
I'd rather have him in there than in that timber. Oh, when you can.
As soon as that landed, do you know, no, he's got him out. He's got him out.
He's a nice fish.
As soon as that landed, that just got absolutely smashed. And I really like it. The jig head actually matches your hat.
Yeah.
Did you plan for that? Or?
Yeah, it's colour coding, you know, it sort of confuses things, throws them off.
That's
I
a
might walk this one
ripping
out on the
sooty.
bank.
That's
That is a
beautiful.
tank.
We'll get him into the shallows. That was epic. That was so cool.
Yeah.
I can hold your rod for you if you like.
Cheers. Thanks. Oh, here's a bit of sunlight.
Check that fish out. That
at that
is
thing.
just awesome.
In that tight structure.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like I said, there's not many freshwater fish in places like this that'll make you grab your spool and try and run backwards.
And just pray that it all comes
Yeah,
together
just
and you get
before
that fish out.
Yeah, just before it buries you in a snag. Like, I was really lucky getting that out. You know?
Yeah.
When you feel that braid rubbing on the snags and stuff, you're like, wow.
That was such an epic adventure. It's been a really cool day. Come down, checked out the Burdekin. We
Yeah.
could call it the Burdekin, yeah.
I like that.
And we've been in the Argo. I absolutely love the Argo. It's a great way to be able to see special places like this. And if you want to check out Vinnie, come and catch up with him. Go out on a day on the Argo. I can strongly recommend it. Check out the website aquaventurefishing.com.au. All the links are there to be able to find Vinnie, come up and catch these amazing sooties in this beautiful wild river. It is just spectacular. That is an epic fish, dude. I'm really stoked you got that one.